Hello everybody, welcome to Soviet Raccoon VR. So last time, if I remember correctly, we did NoClip VR. But now we're gonna be doing a revisited game. But on VR, hey! How cool is that? So what you guys have missed, and because my fucking controller plonked this one, is that the only thing that you missed is just like not the very beginning, not the intro, just Dave saying how to use these, and just how to use that, and that's basically it. I don't know if I could still use the fan at the back, but there we are. No, I can't. Alright. Oh shit, I'm a little too far from the console now, am I? Alright, so noted that every time I put off my headset, even for a moment, the video cuts off. So, what I'm gonna do now is continue playing this game, and I'll explain how the controls go. And oh yeah, he showed us the tapes. And I'll let you know after that. Alright, you guys, I'm not gonna be talking much, but I am gonna be talking about like what am I doing? I don't know, something about this. I mean, satisfying to do. No complaints. And honestly, the outside looks badass. Alright. Enough of me talking. Enjoy the episode. Again, I might not be talking too much, and if I am, well, congratulations me, I came out of my shell. Alright, let's do this. Alright, this is the National Nightly News.
Here it comes. Switch to screen one. Lovely, mate.
And I hit something.
The votes are in, and it's a decisive win for Advance.
We often get a bit of interference around this time, mate. Keep your eye on that machine at the bottom right, and use the slider that's flashing there to move the wave up and down, keeping the green bit in the white bit.
But critics have accused him of a severe lack of actual policy and of being deliberately vague. The opposition parties have all conceded defeat to Advance's overwhelming mandate, but have yet to appear publicly. However, former Home Secretary...
Right, it's going well. All you've got to do now is play the advert at the end of the segment. Make sure you don't play it too early or we'll all get fired. Now, the clock at the top is counting you down to the advert. When it reaches 0, press one of the 3 play ad buttons over there at the bottom right. I normally play the first one and the first break and so on, but you can play them in any order you want. I'll count you into it as well, but keep your eye on the clock.
To hear the co-leader's acceptance.
And 3, 2, 1, advert.
1 minute back, everybody. Jeremy, I need you to fill after the ads.
What? Why?
Wanker Snatch is running late. Oh, I thought I'd ask him about the election.
Personally, I wouldn't try to confuse him with any big words.
That's the same policy we use with you. I thought that was our little secret. That's all right. He doesn't remember anything I tell him.
I'm deeply uncomfortable with your burgeoning friendship.
Love you too.
Yeah.
Oh. I mean,
Weird. Made it to the first ad break. You're doing great, mate. But this is where it starts getting a bit trickier. This next sequence is what we call a multicam sequence, because you're going to be cutting between multiple cameras to keep things interesting. A lot of it's down to personal taste, but here's 3 good rules of thumb. 1. Try and keep the shot on whoever is doing the talking. 2. Don't stay on the same shot for too long, 10 seconds at the most. So if you're on the person who's talking, try and throw in the odd reaction shot or pull out to the wide shot for a bit just to keep it interesting. 3. Don't stay on reaction shots for too long. A couple of seconds is usually enough. Then the audience want to see who's doing the talking, yeah? Stick to these rules and you'll be fine. It's not as complicated as it sounds. You've seen programs on television, haven't you? Make it look like those. Might as well get screen 1 selected now. No need to wait for the broadcast to start. Try and stay ahead, mate.
We're coming back from the break. Quiet in the studio.
Thank you so much.
10 seconds, everybody.
he's a bitch. Hi, how you doing?
5, 4, 3.
Oh shit.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. Later, we'll be hearing from shock election winners Advance But first
Get
off,
ready to go to
Chris
Megan on
reporter
screen
Megan
4.
Wolf
So
is here with a star
she's
of both
Megan,
stage and screen.
and this is Donald
Megan?
Trump.
Thank you, Jeremy. Megan Wolf, culture correspondent. And today I have a guest who starred in everything from Shakespeare
Right,
to the
go to
Shopbot
Blunderclatch
films.
on screen
Very
3 when she
excited
says
to
his
be joined
name.
today by none other than Lawrence Blunderclatch. Thank you so much for coming on.
I hate
Oh, my dear, I do hope you believe me when I tell you that being with you here today is among
Switch to
the
2 for the wide now.
May I say, having you here with us is among ours.
Right, now just try and
So
stay
you
on
just
whoever's
film
talking.
your latest movie, which is called The Medicated.
The medicated, yes.
Wow, what was that like?
Well, as I said to Peter at the Rat, that's Peter Jensen, the director.
Give us a look at Megan's reaction. Lovely. Now back to Thunder Twat.
I've worked with him on several movies, all terribly successful. I said to Peter, what a wild ride this has been. What a wild ride this has been. I really meant that. Megan?
Wow, that is fantastic. And am I right in saying that the character you play in this movie is quite an academic one?
Absolutely right. A scientist. Absolutely
Was that a
right.
challenge
A
at all?
scientist. What exactly are you implying? What exactly are you implying? But seriously, yes, you're right. It was a complete departure from my last starring role when I played Sergeant Brock Rockman in Bullet Man. You'll remember that was the true story.
The
of one
fucking
soldier's
face
fight
is
for
just
love
like,
that
I don't want to
surpasses all
be
else.
here. Why are you
A love,
giving
of
me
course.
this twat?
For freedom. I think it's grossed over $1 billion, but honestly, who's counting?
It's a role that saw you scoop 2 Best Actor awards, if I remember correctly.
It's so sweet of you to mention it, but I really am not in it for the awards, although
gonna have to shuffle
those
them.
3 little statues do take pride of place on my mantelpiece.
With all the others, I'm sure. So, if you're not doing it for the awards, what is it then that drives you?
That is a beautiful question,
Oh
Megan.
shit, I
And
realised
not
there's a
easy
knife
to
in here.
answer. Like you, I'm afraid.
Like
Cut
me,
me, and I will bleed.
like me, and I have a
often,
knife.
That's how it feels, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Bleeding, giving, suffering for one's audience.
Knifing.
I suppose in the end, I do it for the difference it makes. I do it for the people that I inspire, the little people. But most of all, I think I do it for the positive change that I can bring about in the world.
And today, of course, we're in for some real change, it looks like, in the coming few months. What do you make of this historic election result?
Oh, well. Well, now you're asking. Historic election result. Indeed. Historic is the word. Well, it's difficult, isn't it? Very difficult. But I think I've always been quite clear that when it comes to politics, that one should always strive to not fuck things up.
Shit, he swore. Oh, well, don't worry, he won't do it again.
Sorry, I said fuck.
Shit, he did it again. Okay, don't panic. I'll explain how to deal with swearing at the
From
break.
Medicated, which opens next week
Right,
around
they've
the
swapped
country.
the shot of Jeremy on screen 1 for a VT of the movie clip. You'll get a countdown on the screen, but I'd just let Megan cue you in.
My character, Dr. Lance Hemlock, is faced with a decision
Fuck
that
you.
could affect humanity's very survival.
Exciting stuff. Let's take a look.
Cool, looks like Blunderclatch is losing it in the studio, but we ain't got time for that. There's more interference coming. It's a bit trickier this time, mate. Use that little flashing joystick to the left of the slider, and as the frequency changes, match it to the right bit by gently pushing the stick to the right.
It's not your fault.
You think I don't know that?
Now we're going to squash the frequency back by dragging left.
Nolans mustn't. Think of Carol.
That's Dr. Lance to you, Miss Flanagan.
Oh shit, the Will Smith.
Jubbly, mate.
For you, baby.
Next we're going to change the amplitude. Same as last time, but this time, move the joystick up. Upwards, mate, upwards.
You told me, but I didn't listen.
Doctor,
I'm drowning, Lance, you said.
you need to see this.
Right, now let's match it back by going downwards.
The virus. The sterility. This formula. This is the key.
Stop it all.
Bloody perfect, mate.
we have to ask ourselves.
At the end of the clip, you'll want to play another ad. Remember to use the clock at the top to count you in.
Huh. The medicated this Christmas on Summers.
Right, I guess I better explain how to deal with bleeping out swear words. As you probably noticed, the broadcast screen here is about 2 seconds behind the master screen here. When someone says a naughty word, the bleep button lights up, like this. 2 seconds later, you'll hear that swear word going out on the broadcast, and you need to hold down the censor button for as long as the swear word lasts. It can take a bit of practice getting used to hearing 2 things at once. Just stay calm and you'll get it. And if you can't tell when to bleep, just above the button, you'll literally be able to see the sound scrolling by. All you've got to do is hold it down while the red bit is over the red line. Simple. Of course, if you do it by eye, you'll have to take your eye off the screens. That's why real professionals do it by ear. Most people like to have the volume of the broadcast screen a little bit below the master screen. Let's set it now. As you turn it up, you'll hear the advert getting louder. Good. You're set to start censoring. Like I say, it takes a little practice, but I'll try and help you through it, and soon we'll have you bleeping like a pro. Remember, button lights up, count 1, 2, and hold it down.
Wait, hold on.
And it's 72% likely to get rid of those tricky tummies.
Remember to select screen 1 now that you've got the feed. Don't wait for the broadcast to go live, that's too late. You can use the visual mixing buttons on the left to select screen you're on.
Seriously, Padway?
5, 4, 3.
The
Welcome back. I'm told we can now go live to Advance Headquarters, where the 2 leaders, Peter Clement and Julia Salisbury, are about to make their acceptance address.
Shall I start?
Go for it, Pat.
Okay, well, thank you all for coming, and, well, where do I start? What a day.
They said we couldn't do it.
They certainly did.
They used every dirty, low-down lie.
I'm sorry about the language there.
Sorry about that. I've had a couple of celebratory pints. Makes me coarser than a granny's fanny.
Memorably put. But to be honest, who can blame Peter for celebrating? Throughout the campaign, you've heard us say that Advance are not a political party. A party's what you have when things are going well. When the country is suffering, you don't need a party. You need a team. A team that can change things. But today is day 1 of a new future. A better, fairer future. So perhaps we should all be celebrating.
Except for the rich. For them, the party's over. They shouldn't be celebrating. They should be putting their shitting pants on and opening their dusty checkbooks.
Again, colourfully put, but not inaccurate. Before we came out here to address the nation, we used our executive powers to pass the Assets and Wealth Act. Working with the tax office, we have produced a definitive list of every person in the country with wealth into the millions.
You know the sort of probably you rather you don't. Because the likes of you and me are not welcome in their gated communities.
Tomorrow we will be introducing a sweeping reform of the tax system in this country. No more hiding wealth offshore, no more trust funds or creative accounting. A simpler, fairer, unavoidable set of tax laws.
So all you bastard public school snobs have got nowhere to hide. And earlier today, we revoked your passports. You want them back? You want to leave like you threatened before the election? That's fine. But first, you're going to pay up. You're going to pay back.
Advance are going to turn this country from a nation of warring individuals into a team. To properly fund health and education. To raise the living standards of us all.
The pundits said we'd have to raise billions, but you'll see when we've reclaimed what's ours, that's absolute ferret shite.
So to you posh twats.
The people who pay you a pittance to serve them drinks in their private clubs. The people whose children you raise.
So they've got time to get even fucking richer.
Advance have this to say to you.
It ends today.
We are coming for your sports cars and your mansions and your vineyards.
It ends today.
We will put the wealth of this country back where it should have always been. In the hands of the people who created it.
It ends today.
Yes, it ends today. And tomorrow, we'll start making it fair again. Just like we promised we would.
And until then, ladies and gents, I suggest we all get pissed.
I can't argue with that. Thank you for your time.
Well, an interesting acceptance speech there from the leaders of Advance. And our apologies for the freaky language. Hopefully we got that bleeped out for you in time. If not, someone's going to be in trouble.
Yay, fuck's sake.
So, as the country braces itself for new government, that's all from us this evening at the National Nightly News. We'll be back tomorrow with full coverage of the first day under Advance. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Have a peaceful night.
Right, looks like you've got it now. Thanks for the help, mate. I've got to go. Ferry's about to leave. Probably won't be coming back. Job's yours, mate. Good luck.
Boring politics then?
Is this some weird fever dream? Am I dying now or something?
You should be so lucky. I'll see you tomorrow night.
Not coming for a drink?
No, got a date.
Lucky you. Try not to get murdered.
When the programme's finished, you'll get a broadcast report. It's 3 pages. This first page shows you how well the broadcast went. Each sequence and an overall grade. Remember, grades mean bonuses, and they keep the boss happy. If you want to know more about how it went, select more info. If not, select continue to move to the next page.
Right, so
Right,
I'm still
this is an
confused.
optional section for when you really want to understand what happened during the show. You got a graph here showing you what the audience did. They're a fickle fucking bunch. And of course you can really drill into the details if you want to get better at making TV. I never came here, never once. Right, this is the important page. It tells you how much you're going to get paid and how much wealth you have overall. That bollocks at the bottom shows you the financial state of our main advertisers. But you don't own any fucking shares, you're a cleaner for God's sake, so why would you care? This is the last page and it tells you the state of the world, tells you how well the government's doing, and down the bottom there, this one's important, tells you what Channel 1 currently thinks of you. In other words, what the boss thinks. Alright mate, welcome to the archive. This is where you can have a quick look back at what you've done and how it looked to the public.
So this
There's
is
3
the
sections, broadcast, rushes and adverts. Let's start with broadcast. Pop in there now.
So I guess this is what I've done.
That's all the broadcasts that you've
Oh,
done. Choose any one of them and select load tape. Once it's finished loading, you can use the rewind and the fast forward at the bottom there to help you get to the bit you want to see.
So what happened was yesterday I tried to record the election, and then I recorded the second time. Fuck's sake, it did not allow it to record after when I took it off. So I guess I forgot what I needed to do. I think I needed to go to the bathroom, or to the toilet. That's day one, and that's day one. I will, if you want me to, I will show you this one. But this is ours. This is what we've done today, at least.
Well, in a few moments, we'll be going live to tonight's National Nightly News. But before that, let's take a look.
What's coming up later on tonight on Channel 1 at 7 o'clock? It's the semi-final of the quotation game, and it's a nail-biting quiz. Before we say good night until tomorrow. But now, it's time to join Jeremy Donaldson for the National Nightly News.
The election win that experts said just couldn't happen. Hopeful or hostile. Controversy as global megacorporation Remington's Fist buys Honest Andy's Totally Independent.
Hey, yo, he's speed running. No, but
Comments
seriously.
that We have all been seduced by the shiny wrapping paper, but have yet to see the contents of the box. Sounds like sour...
It don't matter.
Now let's take a look at the rushes.
So the Russians.
Right, this is the rushes room. It's pretty simple. The 4 screens you can see.
Again, this is the second one, but I didn't do it fully, so I don't remember what's in the Fallout.
Select the broadcast and give it a go. And when you're done listening to the backstage secrets, hit back.
I'm not doing that. I'll show you that once we're done.
Here, it's happening now, and it's all happening right in front of you. I'm Alan James.
Alan James is one of the country's most controversial columnists and speakers.
And they're going to take your Paul Street grammar and your...
Alright, so these are the adverts. If you want me to go through what happened on broadcasts and rushes, put it in the comments, and if anybody is interested in adverts, also let me know. Alright, I ain't see if I'm gonna quit. Alright, let's take a look what's on day fucking 2. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? So day 3, unexpected form. An unexpected form. So my current wealth is broke ass poor. You arrived home to find posts on the mat, most being nothing more than usual junk mail. However, there's one letter that catches your eye. The team wants to know you. Curiosity got the better of you. It's a form of the new advanced government asking for information on all citizens. The first page is already filled out. Your name, Alex Winton. Winston. Your name, Alex Winton. Your spouse, Sam Winton. Your children, Charles and Susie Winton. While you amuse, at least they got the basics. Alright, it's not that. Rest of the questions are left for you to complete. They appear mandatory. I don't think that's how music is supposed to be. Anyways, question 1. Upon starting a new job, you would be productive and get to work immediately. A colleague in a different department has confided that they've been taking confidential information. Now, a minor of your importance has been listening. I would Question 3. Ask an entire department. An entire department was fired today for constant underperformance. Your boss has put in new targets that are significantly higher than your previous one. I would. Sure. It's an annual company barbecue and you and your family have been invited. You go if you're free, but it wouldn't mind missing. Advancement questionnaire. That's cool. So anyways, 5. You had a long, successful career and now about to retire. Your speech. Fuck you. No, I'm joking. Being honest with you. In your spare time, I like to relax alone doing things like listening to music or making models. Attend political rallies and stand up for what you believe in. Encourage and support your children with their hobbies. Play in your local sports team. I don't know. Your ideal holiday getaway would be surrounded by nature, exploring somewhere unfamiliar. That's the second one. And the most important it is the most important that the government keeps people free. Thank you for your cooperation. Advance knows your time is valuable. We appreciate your help in leading the nation into a brighter future. Sign my name. I don't know what that was all about, but I'm not complaining. Family matter. It's late. Sam and the kids have gone to bed. You're just trying up your favourite cup of coffee, a worn-out souvenir of your first trip together. The princess faded, but the goofy face still makes you smile. A knock at the window brings you back to reality. There has been there in the garden, clutching and running Neo Green's suitcase, is Chris, Sam's siblings. As soon as you let them in, they sit at the kitchen table, visibly stressed. Chris takes a deep breath. I'm so sorry for bursting in so late, Alex, Chris stammers, but I need a favor, and you're the only one I can ask. No problem. No problem. Are you okay? Should I get Sam? No. Sam, don't need to worry. It's you I came to see. I just need 2 minutes. You heard about the asset and Act Wealth? I literally... Chris bangs his fist against the table. This is total bullshit. I can't even say bullshit anymore. They're taking whatever they want and distributing it as they see fit. No government should have that kind of power. I can't believe they're actually getting away with this. Madness! I need your help. Which is why I need your help. What is your help exactly? Chris seems to be resting comfortably on the floor tires. Look, I know it's a lot to ask. I need to borrow your passport. My passport? What for? They've taken mine and half the bloody countries. But people say you and I look so similar. So Chris is pacing now. I need to leave before it's too late. Once I'm out, me and my money would be safe. But I need to go now before they freeze my accounts. Please, Alex. I wouldn't ask if I had any other choice. Okay. It's upstairs in the safe. Let me go and get it. And you can take it. You climbed upstairs. Alright, there we go. You climbed upstairs to your room. Be careful not to wake Sam up, who is cocooned in a duvet, as usual. You open the wardrobe, unlock the safe, and retrieve the passport. A sleepy voice breaks the silence. Alex, what's going on? Nothing, sweetheart. You can go to sleep. Sam seems unsure. You sure what you're doing in the safe? I'm sure it's nothing. Nothing. Don't worry about it. I'll be up in bed shortly. You close the fridge. You close the safe and head back downstairs to Chris at the table fidgeting. So they jumped up as soon as you re-entered the kitchen. So have you got it? Yes, here. Good luck with everything. For the first time, Chris smiles. It's infectious. Thanks. I really appreciate this. I'll get back in touch once I'm safely out of the country. Chris takes the passport and, breathing a sigh of relief, grabs the Nighton Florence suitcase and heading out into the night. You head to bed, hoping you can prize some of Duvet away from Sam without waking them up. Without waking them. Day 8. Now this is where I kind of go Sainsbury's. Oh, right. I don't think I'm going to make this very long. I just want to see how this project works. Oh yeah, if anybody's interested of what this game is, this is called Not Broadcast. Hi Dave.
Oh, God. Let's get set up and get on with it, so I can get back to my guests. First of all, let's get the power on. You need to get at least the bottom 4 plugs on. Right, let's load up the adverts. You might want to have a bit of a think about it. Your decisions have consequences, don't they?
Usually they do. This one in. Fuck it. Just so all of them seems like they have like different stuff. I mean, I'm just gonna load up Alan
Right, you can see they finally got the old headline system up and working again, and the Vision Mixer's already in headline mode because headlines always come at the start. It's really simple, mate. These 2 buttons at the bottom of the Vision Mixer, you can see they now have A and B on them, and they're to help you pick image A on the left bottom screen here.
Screw this! I'm breaking
on the
machine.
right bottom screen.
My fucking ad.
It's really simple. This little clock here will count down the number of seconds you have to make your decision. Provided you make a decision in that time, you're fine. And you can change your mind as much as you want until the clock reaches 0. But if you don't make any decision, you'll be fired before you even get to make another choice. I just want to say one more thing, mate. The pictures you choose to show of these people, well, that's how the public is going to perceive them, and that's going to affect their lives. So like with the adverts, choose carefully. And we're off. Good luck, mate. If I get time, I'll call you back at the next break. Yeah, I'm coming, darling.
Yeah, I wouldn't get one of those. My friend Janet says theirs gets really hot.
Is this Janet who thinks dogs have their own secret language?
Yeah, the one that mistrusts the moon. 10 seconds, everybody.
Not the best source of consumer advice, then.
Don't blame me when it explodes. Going in 5, 4, 3,
2, 1.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Dawson. Our main headlines tonight: Destination unknown. At the end of Advance's first full week in office, we ask exactly who's leading this charge. Tonight, I'll be discussing what the new future might hold with a leading economist and radical freethinker. With the Assets and Wealth Act on the brink of raising living standards for the vast majority of the country, I'll be asking my guests if we're on the way to a new future. Out with the old, Remington Sist have appointed Sophia Remington as their new CEO. The following photo, taken from our archive, gives us a sense of this influential young firebrand who, at the tender age of 23, becomes the youngest female CEO in history. Sophia Remington has always impressed. She was top of her class at university and graduated with the highest honours, immediately being asked back to lecture. The markets have responded favourably to Sophia's appointment, with stocks rising 30 points in light of the announcement. In her first press conference this afternoon, Sophia announced a children's toy named Mr. Snugglehearts. Sophia promises it'll be all the rage this Christmas, but concerns have been raised about the product's safety. Making a splash, intrepid scientist Dr. David Wong and marine biologist Ingrid Swarsborgen-Horgensford have today set off to explore Dante's Cave. The recently discovered cave system was previously thought unreachable, but thanks to a new breakthrough in underwater flower technology, the pair hope to successfully reach the imposing central cavern and the undiscovered plant species it contains. This is, of course, only the latest in a series of successful expeditions for this unlikely pairing. In a joint statement about the dangers their team might face, the pair stated, "We will face the plentiful challenges together like we always have." Playing the field, rumours abound as sporting legend Johnny Hamsleeves is snapped leaving Bush, one of the capital's hottest clubs. The footballer was caught while out celebrating being named Sports Personality of the Year last week, as reported by this very programme. Johnny is seen here with socialite and performance artiste Tiffany Lamore, whose recent show, Snatched Inside My Snatch, has kept her firmly in the public eye. Could romance be on the cards for these two budding A-listers? And grievous bodily charm. With Advance promising a radical new position on crime, how afraid should we actually be? I'll be going live around the country to talk with people who've seen the criminal justice system from every perspective. With more and more powers passing to the police and less oversight, are we using an Advance-shaped sledgehammer to crack a nut? All that and mega more with a group of young actors who are already experiencing a positive side of the new Assets and Wealth Act firsthand. They'll be talking and performing later. That's all coming up on tonight's National Nightly News.
Oh, fuck's sake.
In the wake of the government's swift enactment of the Assets and Wealth Act, we're talking about Advance's first week in office and what the new future holds. Joining me are Katie Brightman, a leading economist, and Alan James, author of Alan James is Right, The Free Man's Guide to Waking Up. Alan, the government certainly haven't dragged their heels on delivering some of the legislation they promised. But what does the Wealth Act mean for us?
Nothing, Jeremy. We're still vassal slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
A confident dismissal there. Katie Brightman, do you agree?
I'm afraid I don't, no. I think that Advance have realised that the current economic system of unlimited, unending growth is untenable, so they're changing things up.
There I agree with you. They're moving to the next steps in the grand plan.
Grand plan, Alan?
It's all in my book. Alan James is Right, Jeremy. We're to become the great herd. Ignorant, sterile and short-lived. That's what they want.
Or perhaps Advance have just realised that if we carry on the way we are, we will destroy ourselves and this planet in a mad orgy of consumption, if you'll excuse the colourful metaphor.
Yes, orgy is the right word. Only it'll be the overlords having an orgy on our poor broken backs. It's all in my book. Alan James is...
Shamelessly self-promoting? Katie, how do you think the rest of the world will respond to this new approach?
I think they're watching carefully. Advance are the most disruptive threat that the world powers have faced since the last Great War.
Yes, Katie's right. War is inevitable.
Thank you, but that isn't...
And this will not be a war like we've ever seen before. We're talking millions of deaths. We're talking high-tech weapons that can level entire cities. We're talking...
Out of the wrong orifices?
Mock me all you like, Jeremy, but when they murder your parents and they poison your food and they take you away to their camps for hypno-brainwashing, who will be laughing then?
That might be a great way to sell books, Alan, but you know full well that isn't going to happen in a democracy.
Democracy is dead.
Yes, Advance are radical, and change is always frightening, but the truth is that the Wealth and Assets Act has made more than 90% of the population wealthier and is on target to produce a permanent end to poverty.
Bollocks! What this young lady doesn't understand, Jeremy, is that these are the same people. Maybe they've rebranded, but it's all a little circus act to keep us from seeing the tyrant behind the curtain.
That's where you're wrong, Alan. For a start, they've mobilised the...
grooming of an entire generation to walk happily into eternal bondage. They're like psychic paedophiles.
But based on the facts, Katie, what are your predictions?
Fuck's sake. Wait, hold on. I might need to lower down something. Hold on. Alright, let me just
The Assets and Wealth Act is only the first step. Advance now have a historic budgetary surplus.
Fuck's sake, I can't even play this game without any type of lag. Right, I think I'm gonna end it here. And then on the next episode, if you guys didn't like it, on the next episode, I hope I can just get this one done, and then the next, and just a little bit of the next one. And we go through more of that shitty ass dialogue. But I enjoy this game. Seriously, I really like it. But it's up to you guys. Not me. Not me. You guys. To make the decision. So don't be Alan James, be Donald Trump over there. I will see everyone in the next one. Bye-bye. Also, I realized this. So yeah, this game is called Not for Broadcast. VR, and there is one on Steam. I don't know actually what I want to say. Alright, doesn't matter. off. So, bye-bye.